All right, yesterday we spoke with the computer repair shop owner at the center of zero experience Hunter Biden scandal, John Paul Mac Isaac. He shared his story and provided exclusive details regarding the content on Hunter's hard drive and the documents that show very high likelihood Joe lied to the country when he said he had no knowledge of Hunter's business dealings. We did reach out to Hunter Biden's attorney for comment. For some reason, they just won't get back to us. As promised, part 2 of our exclusive Hannity interview. Now, you're visually impaired, but yet through the aid of devices, I mean, this is intricate work, I would assume, working on computers, right?
Yes. The screws are small, and the tools are pretty small. Luckily, there's a lot of visual aids. I use magnifying glasses, monocles. I even have a microscope that helps me do the close-in work.
All right. Now, you believed that it was Hunter Biden that dropped off these laptops. It's now, didn't they, since all of this broke, didn't they call you and ask for the laptops back?
Surprisingly, no. Nobody's approached me to collect the machine. Or
no, there wasn't an attorney that called. I had read an article. There was an attorney that had called seeking.
Well,
oh, okay. How do you know?
Yeah,
Go ahead, sir.
October 13th, the day before the New York Post broke the story, I did get a call from an attorney representing Hunter, wanting to see if I still was in possession of the equipment. He made reference that Hunter was in sometime in 2017 and dropped it off. So I asked for his contact information, and he sent me an email.
Okay. Now, at the time, he dropped off 3 laptops in your store, only one of which was salvageable, which is the one in question, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, you got to a point where you saw things on the laptop that were disturbing. What did you see?
I saw material of a very personal nature. I don't want to obviously go into it. I don't feel comfortable about talking about the personal stuff. I also saw files related to financing and other documents that just raised some red flags.
Let me see if I can get you to explain in a little more detail things of a personal nature. Anything that would shock the conscience of the American people if they saw it?
I don't know about shocking the conscience of the American people. I know that in the process of trying to verify data, you want to choose files that are going to be the most susceptible to having corruption. Video files are a good example of that. So when I was comparing the data from the drive that I was copying to and from, I would open up a large video file, and then I saw some disturbing content of a very personal nature.
So of a personal nature, let me ask you this. Would your initial gut reaction be one that would be, this is illegal what I'm saying? What I'm seeing, rather?
I didn't look at it.
In your non-lawyerly opinion, in other words, would an average person looking at those videos think this is totally illegal and needs to be reported?
Initially, the stuff that I saw from doing just the initial transfer, I would say the images and the video that I saw, I saw criminal activity, but I wouldn't go so far as to say it was criminal. I was more concerned about later on when the Ukraine was topical in the news during the summer of 2019. That's when I was getting more concerned, because I was seeing a lot of names and a lot of numbers that, again, I felt somebody would someday come looking for this laptop, and I needed to get it out of my shop.